this video will be a short one. But this is also the video that I think is one of the most important things that we need to hear every day, especially when we are on our self-improvement journey. Because when you are on this journey, you try to be consistent, right? You try to show up every single day. You try to build that habit every single day. And you build that discipline within you. But this is especially true when you are on your first year of self-improvement. You have days where you question whether or not you will achieve this goal. Because you promised to yourself that you would post more videos on YouTube consistently, but you haven't. You go to the gym 3, 4, 5 times a week, and then you look at the mirror. Nothing's changed. You wanted to quit pornography and masturbation, and you have been consistent for weeks now. But then one day you relapsed. You went back to your old habit. You feel anxious, you feel guilty, you feel depressed. Because you're like on this constant loop of despair. And now, you think in your mind, maybe I'm just a fraud. Maybe I'm just all talk. Maybe I should just quit. Do you sometimes feel this way? I know I do. When I fail my diet, when I relapse, when I miss my gym workout, I feel worthless. And I feel like all the hard work that I've been doing is for nothing. And you will sometimes feel like giving up. But when you measure your success in these short-term gains, you hinder yourself from achieving that ultimate goal. Because you wanted to achieve that 10 out of 10 body, right? That 10 out of 10 body can't be achieved in one day. Even a month, the 10 out of 10 that body will be achieved for years in the gym. So maybe a day that you skipped won't be that detrimental as long as you go to the gym the next day as harder and as more consistent than ever. When you want to quit pornography altogether, you want to destroy this habit as soon as possible, weeks or months. You want the habit destroyed. But you forget that you've been doing this habit for almost, what, maybe more than 10 years of your life. You wanted to post more videos on YouTube. So if you haven't posted that video now, then you can just post more videos in the next week or in the next month. You see, we hinder ourselves in these short-term gains. But if we just make the time frame much longer, then you will start to realize that I've been masturbating for what? Almost 3 times a week for the past couple months. But now, you barely do it in a month. That's progress. But sometimes people are overwhelmed by the time frame because what? It will take me years to achieve this? It will be hard. It will suck. And most of it, you won't feel like um you are going towards your destination. But I remember this quote from Alex Hermosis podcast. Let me read to you. Diet and exercise is hard, but being overweight and out of breath is also hard. Choose your hard. It was such an effective change of perspective because no one really said that it would be easy. It's simple. You have to show up every single day, but it's not easy. But it's not easy. It will be hard. It will be very hard in the beginning. But realize that even men and women praise someone who has a six-pack abs. Why? Because achieving that signifies hard work, signifies consistency, it signifies discipline that almost all people lack nowadays. And men and women fantasize about achieving that body because only a handful of people has them. And our only assurance is that it is hard to achieve. Because most people nowadays aren't willing to do that hard work for their goals. They aren't willing to sacrifice a portion of their life for something great. And for us who are willing, then we will be ahead of the 80 to 90% of people who are willing to sacrifice. But sometimes there will be days where you are impatient and you want to immediately see results. You mustn't hinder yourself with this short term um, gains for yourself, because we are talking about building a habit. We are talking about achieving something great with our lives, and doing something great takes a lot of time. But if you say that it is hard, that you might not have that years of dedication, realize that you have only two options. It's either one, to sacrifice, to have that moment of hardship, or to have a lifetime of regret. That's all for me. See you in the next one.